What's going on? This is Expressive Frontier TV, DCBG here with none other than David Banner, beat maker, hip hop artist, and philanthropist. Let's jump right into it though.
Right.
The question I'm sure everybody has on their mind, what is the state of hip hop right now?
I think the state of hip hop is fine. You know, what I do think is that, and this is my personal theory, is that what record companies have had the opportunity to do is, and I want to start with A&Rs. A&Rs spent more time getting checks for their homeboys, you know, and then we as a people, because what we have to understand, it's a business. To the upper echelon people who are at Universal, who are at Sony, BMG, they don't know music anyway,
right.
Especially not Southern music. So you can't fault them for just, they look at record spins and at the end of the day, how many records you can possibly sell and the type of people you affect. And what happened with hip hop is we allowed our people to spend more time on a rapper's image. And what happened is how many times he been shot, how much jewelry he has on, how much money he has. And we forgot about, can he really play the piano? Can he really sing? Can he really rap? Or can she sing? And the truth is, it got so bad that by the time people looked up and noticed it, that we're in a state of just straight trash, that it was too late.
Definitely. Piggybacking on that, you've been quoted saying that hip hop is only a reflection of what's taking place in America and society. And America is sick, or hip hop is sick because America is sick.
Right.
So if that's the case, what would be the remedy for America?
No, honestly, what I think the remedy for America is that we're gonna have to take control of the way that we're perceived as young people. And the one thing that our parents did a good job at is making us think that racism was important and that it was really an issue. It's really not an issue. At this point in America's reign of ignorance, it's really about how much money you have. And they allow kids to fight white and black and racism, so we cannot be focused on the prize and what's really going on. And really the fact that our parents don't want to grow old and die. They don't want to pass the torch on. They're trying to keep us in a position of kids for as long as they possibly can so they can extend their reign of ignorance.
We had a Artist of the Month in January, and he hailed from Jackson, Mississippi, Pi Infamous, one of the realest MCs that I've met. It seems that there's an untapped keg of talent in Mississippi. So my question to you is, who's gonna blow up next? What's next?
I really, bro, to be honest with you, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to control Mississippi. A lot of artists come out of a region and try to hog the talent and try to control it. No, I want people to step to the forefront the same way that I did, and then I help them.
Right.
And then I grab them, or I sign them, or I send them in the right direction. People who I don't even know and I don't know their names come up to me like, sign me. I don't know you. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? What's your name, sir? Like, what do you do? Like, you know, I need to like you first.
I hear you. Now, for some of the viewers who may not know, you were in the group Firewater Boys. Could you kind of explain your transition to a solo artist career?
It's hard because, you know, sometimes the truth hurts a lot of people's feelings. It's like, I was willing to die for mine. I moved to New York homeless. You know, I stayed in Trenton, New Jersey for a little while and was going to New York and ran out of money and just stayed in New York. You know, everybody wasn't willing to make those sacrifices. And then, you know, when the fruits of that labor came about, people expected me to distribute it, but, you know, nobody helped me cook the bread. It's like, the truth is, dog, I was homeless in Atlanta. I was homeless in New York. You know, there was a Firewater Boys, that actual CD. You know, me and one of my homies named Big Pat, we sat in the sweatshop, literally, shirts off. I'm talking about the cases, I'm talking about the graphics, I'm talking about putting the CDs and actually shrink wrapping them, for me producing the whole record.
I hear you.
You know, and the truth is, people think you can get on MySpace and do a record on Fruity Loops and they deserve to sell records, and that's not the case. Ain't nobody signing no autographs, ain't nobody going on these promo runs, ain't nobody going to city. People think they can go from the streets to being Jay-Z, and that's just not possible.
So for maybe some upcoming people, upcoming artists, unsigned artists, what are some words of inspiration you can just quickly give them?
Buy you a David Banner beat, you'll be straight there. Nah, one thing I tell them, man, is just work hard. I tell you, the truth is, this shit is hard. You know, it didn't take me 2 years. I hear rappers coming to me say, man, I paid my dues. I've been doing this for 2 years. Hard. I paid my dues. Homie, it took me 15 years.
Right.
Like a man, it took me 15 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been on Penalty Records and, you know, excuse me. You know, Tommy Boy, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But I've done all that, man.
I hear you. All right, well, appreciate that.
I'm sorry, you better say this, because they gonna kill me.
It's a wrap. EFTV, we're out.